Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're reacting to Club Atletico Independiente versus Real Esteli FC in the second leg of the 2023 CONCACAF Central American Cup semifinals. Esteli has the 0-1 aggregate lead. The same situation as the last game, just two different teams. Kai wins 1-0, penalty shootout. They win 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. They win outright. They have to win by 2 if Esteli scores any goals. If Esteli wins or it's a draw, Esteli goes through. So, simple as is Kai has to win at home. 6 minutes in, 0-0, settle was settled. It's a little bit late because of the penalty shootout. I had to get changed over. You know what it is, but it is what it is. We didn't miss anything. So, lineups are as follows. Club Atletico Independiente contra Real Esteli FC en las semifinales de la Copa Centroamericana de la CONCACAF partido Volta 0-1 global. Lineups are as follows. In goal for Kai, Eddie Roberts, Marlon Avila, Sergio Ramirez, Orman Davis, Jair Modelo, Jorge Serrano, Rafael Aguila, Hector Hurtado, Sergio Cunningham, Victor Avila, and Carlos Small. But I think Kai will definitely get the goals they need. Real Esteli in goal. Douglas Forvis, Jose Quijano, Marvin Fletes, Levin Balanta Fari, Ebert Martinez, Harold Medina, Marlon Lopez, Bansi Hernandez, Fabian Montserrat, Abel Mendez, and Arlie Bonilla. Will Esteli hold on, or will Kai find the goals they need? Hit that like button. Let's get this one going, and we're off. So, it's the final one of this part of the match week. There we go. Still 0-0. Settle was settled. Esta noche. Independiente have taken the initiative, of course. 2. This is pretty much a tie of 2. What's the word? How are we doing, Angus? The tie of 2 Cinderellas in this tournament. Full predictions. Correct. Maybe I'll change my call on that. I'm not happy about it. I ain't happy about it. I can tell you that much. Well, yeah, at least it was closer. Still think they'll, yeah. All right. Stick with those. Habs losing 1-0 to the Coyotes. Gave up a goal on the penalty shot. That sucks. There we go. Pretty much, yeah. And as we're speaking, Sean Monahan ties it up for the Habs. But as it is, we've got 3 penalty shootouts over the past 3 days. That's pretty cool. You love to see it. But with that being said, we keep rolling. 8 to 10 minutes in. Independiente looking. The winner of this will play Alajuelense in the final to be the first Central American Cup champions. Leafs lost in the shootout to the Bruins. Okay, I won't complain that much. I won't complain that much. Could be worse. Independiente, who beat Motagua, who Esteli beat Saprissa. Both these teams beat the big boys. Exactly. Because you know what they did is in 2030, they put the tournament in 3 confederations to make sure those 3 confederations couldn't bid in 2034 or 2038, which makes you wonder, does CONCACAF get the World Cup back in 38? Because let's think about this. 22, so 26 and 30. So Asia's out. CONMEBOL is not out for 36. Or CONMEBOL's out for 36. Like, what's going to happen? Like, CONCACAF is going to host the 2038 World Cup. Probably a full-on USA World Cup. It can't not be. Call me crazy, but what else is there? Asia will be out of the running in 38. UEFA's out of the running. South America's out of the running. Africa's out of the running. Like, it's got to be. Asia's out of the running. It's got to be CONCACAF, right? So the World Cup in 38 will be in CONCACAF. Now, it won't be another United bid. Will it be just the U.S. itself? Will it be back to Mexico? Canada doesn't have enough stadiums. Would it be nice if it was Canada itself? I mean, yeah, they did the Women's World Cup, but, you know, they wouldn't do a Men's World Cup. I would hope, maybe in 38, but they don't have enough money, especially if it's the Soccer Federation trying to get it, not the government. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. "13 minutes, 0-0. Oh, boy. There we go. And it's a goal! Kai score already! Goal! Aguila! Goal! Rafael Aguila, the captain, scores for Kai. 14 minutes in. They have the equalizer on aggregate. 1-0 esta noche. 1-1 global. Aguila makes the trailing run and pops it in. Beautiful. 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 Top of the box. Keeper was off of it. I think Kai's about to slap him. Just like they have before at home. There you go. Rafael Aguila gets the equalizer. 15th minute. 14th minute. 1-0. 1-0 esta noche. 1-1 global. 1-1 on aggregate. They need to score another goal. But right now, if this game ended right now, they'd be on a penalty shootout. We'll see how it turns. Right now, they would go to a penalty shootout if this game ended. If this game ended right now, they'd be in a penalty shootout. The trailing run, plays the ball in. Aguila plays the ball in, gets the trailing run, scores the goal, puts it to the other. The keeper was way off to the other side of the goal. Like, that was a perfect play. Way open into the other side of the goal. Perfect play. Throw in for Esteli. Throw in. Perfect. Header. Nope. Hurtado. 15 minutes. Cross in. Headed away. Sixteenth minute. Independiente. Right now, really good position. If they score 2 and then end up scoring 3, Robin Hood are in the CONCACAF Champions Cup for the first time since 1994. Also, Mocha could piss off. If the Canadian Soccer Federation was a professional football player, soccer player, and team, who would they be? If they were a player, they'd be Lorenzo Insigne. High hopes, they very sure underdelivered. Team, Toronto FC. Same thing. Or Chelsea. But it works both ways. So I'm going to guess you want Harborview to make the Champions Cup out of the third place match, don't you? Well, at least Mocha didn't get slapped 5-0. So they're probably still going to be the favorite there. Like, yeah, I would want Harborview to win too. Are they? No. Here's a chance. Shot. Luckily, they could clear this. Independiente gets that cleared. Almost faced a barrel down the barrel of a double barrel shotgun. Like, you remember that, like, clip from, like, Looney Tunes where, like, he puts the gun through the wall and then the double barrels just bend over and go back into his face? Or was that Tom and Jerry? Either way, that's about what Independiente was about to face right there. Luckily, they got it cleared. Good clearance. Plays forward. Nice. Let's go, Panama, says Elias. Right now, they're in a good position, Kai. They'll go to penalties if they hold on. Also, Itchy and Scratchy. Well, I guess Simpsons made a reference to it. Simpsons did it! Oh. Simpsons did it. Professor Chaos. Guess if you remember the Professor Chaos. Simpsons did it! Itchy and Scratchy. Those Real Esteli away kits are pretty nice. Did the Simpsons predict LeBron doing Sprite Cranberry? I don't think so. Maybe I'm missing something. Header. Maybe I'm missing something, though. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some. Yeah, it's Canada Soccer's fault that why Herdman left for TFC. Yes. He finally had enough of their bullshit. So they must have done something really, really bad that would have pissed Herdman off, because Herdman rolled with a bullshit for a while. Like, he had no problem with it for a good couple of years. Now, some must have really pissed him off then to make him end up going to TFC. I don't know what it was, but 20th minute, be a throw-in. It must have really pissed him off. It's a win for my club. It's a loss for Canada, but you know what? I don't know if they would have beat Japan with Herdman anyway. But I would have had more faith. I mean, they did before, but that was before Japan became Japan. Small. He's onside, but that's caught anyway. Goal kick. 21st minute. Real Esteli looked like they're about to get their butts whipped by Kai. But they still have some chances themselves. That's out for a throw. And there was another one there. I agree with that, but I think there's more of a breaking point. I think there was a breaking point, is my point. That even he couldn't be like, you know what? No, I can't stay here. Like I think there had to be a breaking point, but we don't know that because John Herdman doesn't seem like the type of guy who would run down Canada Soccer even if they did piss him off to make him leave. I don't think he would run them down. Now, will we know in about 20, 30 years what made him leave? Probably. If he writes a memoir, I'm sure there are people who buy it. I'd buy it. Question is, I would agree with that. I don't think we'll ever know what made him leave. I'd like to know. I don't think we'll ever know, though. Header? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if Bill's worse or Canada's worse. I don't know. They both suck. That's like choosing between 2015, 2018, 2021. Timbers made the MLS Cup final every 3 years. So next year, Timbers are going to be in the MLS Cup final then. You heard it here first. Timbers versus Miami, MLS Cup final 2024. Heard it here first. Cross in, header. Plays forward. Blocked. Yeah, but it's a degree of shitty. Like, who's the shittiest? How we doing, Mile High? Who's the shittiest? Who's the worst? That's the question. The question isn't are any of the federations not shitty? No. The question is who's the shittiest? And can they basically just outrun their shittiness? Mexico always has outrun their shittiness. They've always outran it. Canada? No. USA? Most of the time. I would say so. At least the FMF didn't sell out their own league and sell out their federation to grow a league. So, yeah. Sorry, Malahai, you ain't going to enjoy it. Enjoy the wooden spoon next year. Cross in. Blocked away. Handball. That'll be a free kick for Esteli. 2-1 Habs. Suzuki. Good. Didn't expect it, but you know what? That's pretty good. I'm happy. Good for y'all. Good for y'all. Right now, 27th minute, Independiente are doing what they got to do. Corner. Offside. Damn it. Avila to take the corner. Cross. Blocked away. Avila blocked out for a throw. 28th minute. Throw in. 1-1 global. Blocked away. Throw. Canada Soccer pissed all the money they had just to grow the CPL, which there's nothing wrong with growing your domestic league, but also at the same time, you got to be smart with how much money you invest. But hey, at least there's 2 CPL players on the U17 World Cup squad, so take that, says Canada Soccer. Foul. But hey, 30th minute. But Independiente have dominated even more since they scored the goal. They know that at least they have a penalty shootout, but they smell blood in the water. They smell blood in the water. They want to end this now. Well, that means more like they got to score 3 or 4 goals. But the last time they were at home, they kicked ass. They won 2-0 at home. Independiente's been amazing at home this tournament. They've kicked ass at home. They've been okay on the road, but they've kicked ass at home. So, do with that what you will. It looks like it's one of those games. Plays back. Independiente. Blocked away. Top of the box. It's just when they're at home, that's out for a throw. Or at least playing in Panama. Makes you wonder if the first leg of the final is going to be in Panama and the second leg is going to be in Costa Rica if Independiente were to go through. I think Alajuelense had more points. I think Alajuelense would host the second leg, so they got to make sure it doesn't go completely awry. If the first leg doesn't go completely awry, if it is Independiente, Alajuelense should win the tie. I wouldn't be so sure, though. I think that's a little bit of a big bridge to climb, though. You know, a big bridge to cross for Kai, though. Do I think they'll be in an okay position by the end of that game? That first leg? Yes. Do I think that's enough? No. Esteli, on the other hand, same situation. They're very good at home. On the road, they're worse than Independiente on the road. Free kick. But when Esteli plays at home, that damn thing is a fortress. But that's more than just this tournament. It's always been that way. Here's a chance. Blocked away. Ran straight into his legs. 33rd minute. But the thing is, for Esteli, it's always, like in the past decade, them playing in Esteli has always been in CONCACAF League, Champions League, and Central American Cup. It's always been a fortress. They've never lost at home. They may draw, but they don't lose at home. Free kick. So they got a really good team now, but that's always been a thing, is Esteli doesn't lose at home. So 33rd minute. 1-0, 1-0 esta noche, 1-1 global, 1-1 on aggregate. As of now, we would go to a penalty shootout after 90 minutes if this holds. Or if this match ended right now, it would have gone to a shootout. Blocked away, but Independiente gets right there. Cross in, headed away. Plays forward. Here's the chance. Blocked away. Corner. Black Friday Dolphins Jets. That sounds like a good game. Who knows? Maybe Aaron Rodgers will be playing that day. Who knows? With the way he's recovering, he may be playing that day. Because I believe it. The Jets are going to be a dark horse if Aaron gets back and they make the playoffs. They could make a run. Long over the top and puts it out. Corner. At least a throw in. I hope so too. We'll find out in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll find out before you know it if they qualify for Copa America. I just hope to God they do. 36 minutes. Plays forward. Nice. Over the bar, nothing. 36th minute. Carlos Small. Nice play. Hurtado fouled. 37th minute between Kai and Esteli. Oh. Will Copa America go to St. Louis next year? I have no idea. I would love it to. And I hope to God Canada plays here, but you know what? I don't know if it will. Corner. 37th minute. It'd be interesting to see if it would. I think it would be smart if it did. Avila. Cross. Saved. Like, if the Copa America was in St. Louis, I hope to God Canada plays here, but I would go anyway. Knowing it's probably a group stage day, but I would love. Thirty-ninth minute. Over the top. Nothing there, though. 39th minute. Exactly. I think it's pretty smart. 40th minute. Fortieth minute. 40th minute. 5 more to go plus stoppage time. First minute. First and goal. Steelers at the 1 yard line. 42nd minute. I can't wait to see Messi in Champions Cup next year. You thought Leagues Cup went crazy? Just wait. '42nd minute. Like, who would have ever thought that Lionel Messi would be in the CCL? Like, I mean, even if you thought he'd come to MLS, it was like, I couldn't even imagine it. It's like, even if you could imagine, Messi being in MLS, him being in CCL would have been like, really? This little trophy? Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, Yorgos Giacomakis got voted MLS Newcomer of the Year, which, you know what? I think that's fair. If we're talking about just the MLS, I think Giacomakis is Newcomer of the Year, not Messi. Now, if they added Leagues Cup, then you have a different question. That's past the post. Be a goal kick for Kai. Messi draws a Medica. Imagine the scenes in the Azteca. It would be nuts. It would be absolutely nuts. Corner. Caught. Oh! Almost. '44th minute, 1916. What was it again? If they'd be packed. They'd be packed to the gills to the point there's probably not even any standing room, let alone any sitting room. Well, it's a soccer match. I mean, who's not sitting? Who's sitting? But standing room only. You know what I mean, though. There'd be a line out the block just to get the tickets. Free kick for Esteli. Or no, free kick for Kai. Good. Well, you could say, but what about Ticketmaster? Or, you know what? The same stuff that happened with the Eras Tour would happen for the away matches in CCL if they're going by Ticketmaster. Nobody gets that joke? Okay. All right. 2016 Big Bad Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, whatever happened with the Eras Tour on Ticketmaster is going to happen for Messi's away CCL games. Or Champions Cup games. Same thing. So hopefully they fixed it. Or people are going to be pissed. 45th minute throw in. Azteca will be under construction from 2024 to 2025. 30 seconds left in the half. Free kick taken. There's a chance. Ah. Halftime. It is halftime in the Independiente Real Esteli game. 1-0 on the night. 1-0 esta noche. 1-1 global. 1-1 on aggregate. Aguila scores in the 14th minute. Independiente are smelling blood in the water. I wouldn't be surprised if they scored another goal or two in the second half. They look like they're going to be the ones going through. They have the momentum. Anything can change, but I like their situation. So, I agree with that. I agree with that. With that being said, got a good half. We'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, and we'll move on. So that's how I'll be back. We're back for the stats of the half. Got 4 shots to 0, 3 shots on goal to 0, 1 assist to 0, 4 steals to 9, 4 fouls to 6, 47% possession to 53% possession, 0 offside to 0, 4 corners to 3, 106 correct passes to 131, 37 incorrect passes to 30, 143 passes to 161, 74% pass accuracy to 81, 0 yellows to 0, 0 reds to 0, 1-0, 1-0, miedo tiempo. With that being said, for me, I think Independiente have been the way better team. I think they're the way better side. Way better side. Way better team. They've played better. They've played better. They're leading for the rightful reasons, at least on the night. Right now, they'll get the penalties after 90. If this holds, which I could totally see that being the case, once again, both semifinals being decided on penalties. But you know what? I think that's deserved. I think Kai has been wonderful in this tie. I think they've been amazing. I would love to see them hold on or do what they got to do. I would love to see. Right now, they smell blood in the water. They want to win. They want to win. They want to lead. They want to win. They have the lead. They want to win outright. It's a lot easier to win outright than lose on penalties. Yeah, they pulled out the stretcher for Burks. I don't like that. It was a bad fall. Yeah. It's really sad. Independiente leading, of course. I'm surprised Football Americas and Give and Go didn't really talk about Mexico's amazing performance against Germany. You would have think that they would have. Yeah, here's the problem. I don't know why they didn't, to be honest. I expected better out of Give and Go. Football Americas, I mean, they only got about an hour. And I think that day, mind you, they had multiple interviews, you know. So they would rather do their interviews instead of talking about Mexico, but they really just talked about Santi Jimenez. They wasted their time. But Independiente are leading 1-0 on the night, 1-0. Esta noche, 1-1 global. As it stands, we're going to have a penalty shootout. Straight to penalties. The 4th penalty shootout in 3 days. Only need one more goal. I think it's going to happen. The way Independiente's playing, they smell blood in the water. I think it's going to happen. You can't sleep on them. Can't sleep on Independiente. This Independiente team might be better than the one that beat Toronto. I legit believe it. I know they've only played people on their level, but to a certain extent. But they did beat Motagua. They're going to play Alajuelense. If they show Alajuelense they can win, or they're putting on a good fight, this Independiente team might be better than the one that beat Toronto. I'm not going to lie. I think this may be the better Independiente side. Might just be. Not saying Mexico's back, but that resultant performance against proves there's a lot at the tunnel from Mexico fans. Yeah, I would agree with that. Kai's growing so fast. I agree. I'd love to see Toronto play them again. Not that they're in the CCL. I mean, Toronto's not in the CCL next year, but maybe at some point Kai makes it every year and we'll play them again. Because you know what? I want revenge. Not against y'all. I don't have no problem. I respect y'all. I mean, what y'all did. And it wasn't just a one-time thing. Y'all have built something out of it. So I respect Independiente. I do. But when Toronto gets to face y'all again, of course, I'm going to want revenge. If it ever happens. Under 2.5. Independiente is going to score a second goal. It'd be smart for them to score a third because just in case if Esteli gets one, they still go through because they scored 2. Who's better defending? In the game, Independiente, because they haven't really had to do much. Esteli had to do more defending, but they allowed a goal. But Independiente haven't really even allowed a chance on their goal. I'd say Independiente then. So I would say, yeah, I would go for over 2.5, to be honest. Besides, Independiente plays amazing at home. They've kicked ass at home. They legit have kicked ass at home. So I say they get both. I say they get 3 goals, 2 goals in the second half. So it's 3-0. And even then, even if it was 2-0 and Esteli got a goal, it would still be over. So yeah, I would go with over either way. Okay. Maybe you always felt sorry for him. I think that'll change very quickly. No. Is Messi part of it? I'm joking. It's not rigged. I'm joking. Well, no, not about that part. Fair enough. I mean, Esteli ain't too bad either. And we're off in the second half. No, I did not eat Chipotle today. I don't even like Chipotle. I would never. Shot. Goal! It's a goal for Esteli! Wow! 1-1. There it is. And he just hit the Ronaldo. Come on now. Horrible. If you're Independiente, it's a horrible start. It's not the way you want it. You don't like Mexico? No, I like Mexico. I just don't like Chipotle. Chipotle's a trash restaurant. And I'm not a basic white girl, and I don't think Chipotle's a good restaurant. So, there you go. Plays over the top. Cross in. And it was just a bad tap, but it goes in nonetheless. 1-1, 1-1. No penalties. There will be no penalties in this game at all. Esteli either gets it. It already crossed the line anyway. There it is. Real Esteli. Now, Independiente have to score 2 goals if they want any chance, if they want to go through. I was rooting for Independiente. Bansi Hernandez scores the goal in the 46th minute. This will end after 90. It just depends if Independiente scores at all, scores 1, or scores 2. Independiente have to score 2. If they don't score 2 more, it's over. They're out. But they're in Champions Cup. That's the good news. The bad news is cross in. I think he had to come off his line. Can Kai make the comeback? I'm not saying they won't. If they get a goal pretty soon, I say they do. Uno. Esta noche, 1-2 global. Another goal would mean Esteli has the away goals. I'd say the chances of Red Bull Arena being sold out on Saturday are about 10%. I'm going to give you 10%. I'll be nice. 10%. Like the Maple Leafs? Yes. Yes, I like the Maple Leafs. If Esteli score another goal, that means Independiente would have to score 3. Then that means things get way harder. Contreras is coming on for Independiente. 50th minute. Yeah, I remember. Hey, at least it was half full. Cunningham is off for Contreras. This game will end after 90 no matter what. Or, you know what I mean. After stoppage time. actually be a good team. Get a marquee player and actually be a good team. I'll probably do it. Probably take half a season to free kick for that to take hold, though. 51st minute. That's just my opinion, though. Save! Past the post. Yeah, I would agree with that. I agree with that. '53rd minute. Kai have to score arguably pretty quickly. Foul. Free kick. Really better than last year? Y'all were the fourth seed last year. But you did win a playoff game this year, so okay. Fair. Navarro's coming on for Independiente for Modelo. But you did actually win a playoff game this year, so I guess there's always that. Cross in, header. And besides, you damn near sold out a playoff game, especially for y'all's sake. Especially in y'all's eyes, you almost sold out a playoff game. Y'all almost sold out a playoff game, as far as you consider sellouts. Woohoo! Blocked away. If Independiente don't score a goal by about the 70th minute, I don't think they have a chance. Or if they allow another goal, I think they're done. Here's a chance. That's out for a goal kick. Independiente has to score their second by the 75th minute. If they get that done, they're going to really start buzzing. I like their chances. They have to get the second before they get the third, though. You know, it's always sort of like, hey, you know, you got to get one before you get another. But if you get one, you're going to start buzzing. I think they got punched in the mouth a little bit unexpectedly. I think they're still working through that, but they're starting to work through that. I think Esteli missed their opportunity to quick hit them. Steelers picked it off. Header, corner. Yeah, Lewis Morgan was carrying y'all for sure. 56th minute. So I was wrong about the Steelers-Titans game. I mean, it wasn't a blowout. I mean, it being close was like, yeah, I mean, I could see it. Cross in. Cleared. Throw in. Give and go. Headed away. Not far enough. We need Carlos Small to go beast mode. Header. Plays on. Shot. Headed away. Player down. Hell, Independiente are buzzing already. Them boys are buzzing already. Throw in. They buzzing already. Playing forward. Dante Pansier and Lewis Morgan stay healthy. The New York Red Bulls team stays healthy. See the Red Bulls finish in standings next season. Top 5. Perfect season, top 5 for them. Plays back. Shot. Blocked away. Like the perfect season for the Red Bulls, I'd say top 5. Like everything goes right. Shot. Blocked away. No way. No way. An absolute gift, and they couldn't put it away. Wow. Independiente were given a gift, and they couldn't capitalize. 59th minute. I don't know what that tells me, but it feels like maybe they'll come up short. But they're buzzing right now. I mean, they're bound to score. It's just, are they bound to score another after they score a second? Like, they're buzzing. They are buzzing. Seventh or 6th or 7th at best. Like, I don't want to get my hopes too high. 6th or 7th at best in the East. Probably ain't gonna do shit but win the Canadian Championship. That's actually not a compliment. That is that's a step up, to be honest. Ooh. Free kick. 61st minute. Saved. Esteli puts it out for an Independiente throw-in. He threw it in behind the ref. It was absolutely genius. Nice. Oh, no. Free kick. Yep, free kick for Independiente. Yeah, no, that'll never happen. Or they don't want to just have a sole reason. They need multiple. Yeah, Miami's a good one. Independiente is pushing, need to find the goal. Question is will they find it? Will they find it? Will they find it? No, they won't. No, they can't. Lol. Hit that like button. Let's go. 63rd minute. Nice play. Here's a chance. Cross. Shot. Is it? Yes! Goal! 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 Goal de Independiente! 2-1! What a shot! There's one! On the right time. Contreras puts it away. Davis Contreras. Perfect shot under the arm of Forvis. And there's one. Davis Contreras. There's one. They have enough time for a second or a third, but you know what I mean. They ain't out of it yet. What a game. 63rd minute. 2-1. Esta noche, 2-1 on the night. 2-2 on aggregate. Esteli with the away goals. 2-2 global. Esteli para goals de visitar. One more for Independiente. And they have this lead cleared. They have the lead back. Or they never had the lead. They just had the penalty shootout. But there will be no shootout. Oh, no. You got to get it done in 90 now. Huh? Which seems more fun, to be honest. 65th minute. Basically, 26 minutes. 26 minutes plus stoppage time to get one more and not allow any. I don't think Independiente are going to allow any, though. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Esteli leads on away goals, but one more for Independiente would put them through. No penalties. Whatever that final whistle blows at 90, whatever, that's it. Advantage play to Esteli. Nice. Good defensive play. They don't call the foul. Onside. Open some space. Nice. Give and go. There we go. 65th minute. Cross. Will be a throw-in at the very least. Me too. I'm going to watch Football Unlimited because after the game as well, or after I get the RSR done. This is something. Let me tell you, this is something. 5-0 on my semifinal, Caribbean and Central American semifinal, Central American play-in predictions so far. If I get this right, I batted 1,000 on all 6 of those series. So 5 out of 5-1 or 6-0, that's a pretty good round. Header. Blocked away. It's a pretty good group of things. Shot. Nope. Here's a header. Oh, by the post. Goal kick. Past the post. Nothing emphatic yet. Header. Davis Contreras is ripping these boys apart. Like, he comes on and he's like, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to do this myself. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Plays forward. Cross, saved. And they almost lost it in his legs. 69th minute. Blocked away. Will there be a nice goal or not? Or 68th minute, my bad. Independiente are playing aggressive right now. I respect it. Me too. I mean, they kind of have to. But they're doing what they got to do. Independiente allowed a goal, but it looks like they're about to score a third. Header. Shot. Here's a chance. Saved. Small couldn't get it through. Carlos Small couldn't get it through. Looks like that'll be a foul against Independiente as well. Onside when the ball was played, yes. Small gets the touch. I don't know if that was foul itself, but Small whiffs. No foul. I don't think there's a foul either way. Difficult spot for him. How's Real Esteli going? They scored a goal, but it looks like they've been struggling all game. They got lucky to score early in the second half. They got a dirty tap in, and that's about it. Like a half power tap, and there you go. Robin Hood, they'll win the Caribbean final. I don't know. I mean, Cavalier just beat the ever-loving crap out of Harborview, so we're going to find out. I'd love to see Robin Hood at least keep it close, but you're in the Champions Cup. That's the good news. That's the great news. You're in the final. You could end up in the round of 16 without having to play the preliminary round if you win the final, but you're in the Champions Cup. That's the big thing. Well, I guess the final too, but you know what I mean. Plays forward. That's not anything. Contreras misses. Big win for Robin Hood, though. You know what? I'll say well-deserved, yeah. 70th minute. 20 minutes away. But Independiente are ahead of schedule. I said 70 minutes to make it 2-1. They've been at 2-1 for about 6 minutes now. So, makes things easier. You don't want it to be at the death, but you can't give Esteli that much time to cook. Because I'm sure if Esteli gets scored on too early, they're going to have some time to at least answer back. And you're basically stuck between, do we want to get one more or do we want to just defend? That's a problem. You don't want to be in that position where it's like, is there enough time to just defend this out? Or should we try to get one more and just absolutely shut the door? You don't want to be in that position, to be completely honest. Like, if I'm Kai, like with the way they're buzzing, I know they're going to score. I think they're going to score. The question is, do you score around the 85th minute or do you just score whenever the opportunity comes? I think you got to just do it. It's out for a throw. I think you just got to get it done. I mean, yeah, sometimes maybe you're going to regret not getting it done when the opportunity arises, but I would say strategically, you would rather that big opportunity arise around the 85th minute to where you only have about 10 to 12 minutes of defending. Even then, that's still too much. But I don't know. One more always the answer. Then again, Independiente's been pushing the pace anyway, all game. But if Esteli starts popping out, foul, free kick. Strategically, it makes you ask the question. They weren't much better at scoring penalties. That was honestly the worst. 73rd minute. Carlos, nope. Rafael Aguila to take the free kick. The captain already scored one. God damn, the Coyotes scored. Header. Cleared away. Back to Aguila. Oh no. Oh no. It's a 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-1. Blocked. Good. Cross. Esteli. 74th minute. Pass the post corner. There's a corner for Esteli in the 74th minute. 73rd minute. Getting close to the 74th. Cross in, header. Advances the ball. Good job. Not far enough, though. Foul. Free kick for Esteli. '74th minute. 2-1, 2-1. Esta noche 2-2 global. Goals de visitar a la Esteli. 2-2 on aggregate away goals to Esteli. Independiente has to score one more. I think they will. Question is do they keep the clean, I wouldn't say clean sheet, but keep the 2-goal lead? Do they allow another or not? Blocked away. Corner. Real Esteli are starting to try to stop Independiente now. They're trying to get that goal now instead of having to get it later. 75th minute. Header. Past the post. Goal kick for Roberts. 15 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time. Ooh. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go. Yep. Ball over the top. Shot. Corner. I'm just surprised he wasn't offside. Corner. Cramp. 76th minute. The final 14. He's up. 77th minute. Header. Cleared. Saved. Well, they had a good first half, too. They just allowed one goal that right now did them in. A really, really bad defensive play early in the second half. Like they were caught sleeping. About as bad as Tubi is when they try to get back for the half. That'll be a throw-in. Score for this match, 2-1. Aggregate, 2-2. Away goals to Esteli. '78th minute. '78th minute. Plays forward. Have you ever played against toxic players on FIFA? No? Free kick. Yellow card, roughly so. 79th minute. Fair enough. Doing something when I got downtime. That's fair enough. But '79th minute. We all once went hardcore. We all once did. Here's the problem. We're not like that no more. Cross in. Shot past the post. Be a goal kick in the 80th minute. Long ball. There you go. Two on away goals for Esteli. Shot. Goal! 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 For Real Esteli, and that'll put it away. Another defensive lapse from Kai will put them out of this tournament. 81st minute. That'll do it. Offensively, Kai looked amazing, but Esteli wanted to score a goal before Kai scored a third. Because they damn well knew. Yeah, 5-1 ain't bad, I guess. Yeah, so you come off your line, you can't get it. You don't come off your line, you can't get it. Yeah, that feels like just a bad. He can't win for losing now, can he? Comes off his line, can't get to the ball. Doesn't come off his line, allows a goal. He can't win for losing. I don't see Independiente scoring a 4. I don't. So, Bonilla McWhorter scores. Arlie Bonilla scores. And that's probably the one that sends Esteli to the Central American Cup final. Two to two, 2-2. Esta noche, 2-3. Global. Real Esteli wanted it slightly more. I guess so, yeah. Foul, free kick. If this free kick goes in, we may not be done yet. We may not be done yet. Pinto coming on for Serrano. If this free kick goes in, we may not be done yet, to be honest. Like, they got to instantly score, though. Like, they can't just hope and pray. They got to get it now. They score this free kick, there may be a chance. There may still be a chance for Independiente. If they don't, Victor Avila is over it. Chips it over, header, shot blocked away. Free kick, yellow card, had to. 27 for penalties. That was out of the question after Esteli scored at the start of the half. That was out of the question. They were leading on away goals until they scored their second goal. Penalties were out of the question at the 46th minute. It was a 1-1. A 1-0 win for Independiente would have sent them to penalties. Any other win would have had them going through. Any draw would have had them losing. Or any, I should say, 2-goal win would have had them winning. Or more. Any single goal win would have knocked them out. Any draw would have knocked them out, and any loss would have knocked them out. A 1-0 win is the only single goal win that would have gave them a chance, but that would have been a penalty shootout. No single goal win would have got them through automatically. A 1-0 single goal win would have been a shootout. Anything else would have been an elimination. Like 2-1, 3-2, so on and so forth. So we were past that point where it didn't matter. Good tackle. 85th minute. It's funny. Esteli fan told me early in the group stage that they were built to get to the final of this tournament. I was like, you're crazy. Well, behind the screen, I'm like, you're crazy. To him, I'm like, okay, we'll see. But deep down, I was like, you're crazy. Well, they were right. Like, I think he said built to win the tournament, but I'm like, yeah, you're crazy. Like you're going to beat Saprissa. I mean, once it was Esteli Kai, I was like, yeah, either team could win. I'm not saying that's impossible. Either team could win, but I was like, when it came to freaking Saprissa, I was like, yeah, sure, you're going to win, yeah. Well, that was before. That was obvious, but Esteli's work ethic is crazy. Yeah. And they're freaking unbeatable at home. Not that it, well, I guess it did matter because there was no away goals for Kai, which changed this up a lot. If there was away goals for Kai, he wasn't wrong, no? I got to say, they weren't wrong. Esteli is different. Like, they've got a great work ethic. I mean, they got a great work ethic. They got a good team. They got a great work ethic, good tactics. They're freaking amazing at home. And on the road, I mean, they do just enough. Header. They did a 2-2 draw at Saprissa, yep. 87th minute. They beat Independiente. They beat Olympia. They beat Saprissa. Well, Independiente actually beat them in the group stage, which is why Independiente's here in the first place. They do play hard for their badge. 88th minute. Hey, ain't that some? Esteli was in the first ever Central American Cup game. They were in the inaugural Central American Cup game, and now they're going to be in the last Central American Cup game of the season in the inaugural final. Ain't that something? Bookmark. A. Now, do they win it? I still don't think they beat Alajuelense, but first leg, header saved. If the first leg's down at Esteli, that's good for them. They did draw on Costa Rica to beat Saprissa, but I think Alajuelense is a bridge too far, but who's to say? That was funny. When's the next live? Saturday. Red Bull versus Cincinnati, then Seattle, Dallas, and then I'll review Dallas, Seattle, but 2 lives on Saturday. But the next one is Cincinnati, Red Bull, Cincinnati. I have a video tomorrow recapping the semifinals and play-ins tomorrow, but nothing live. Just that video, and then live on Saturday twice. And then once on Sunday for St. Louis. Oh, no. '89th minute. Feel confident about Orlando City. I think Nashville could do enough to get to a game 3. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. 90th minute. Davis is down. 90th minute. Yeah, that didn't look good at all. 91st minute, header. Throw in. 91st minute. Five minutes of stoppage time, so we're going to go to 96. Free kick here. Oh, yeah. True. Cross in. Header. Punched. Shot. Over the bar. No way. It's a goal kick. No way that goes over the bar. That was his shoulder. I think Independiente might be a little bit snake bitten. I'm not going to lie. 93rd minute. It's what you call snake bitten. Shot taken or long ball, header. This is what you call being snake bitten, which isn't too great, I gotta say. Yeah, I agree with that. Header. Saved. 94th minute. Is it going to be 30 seconds or a minute 30? I don't know. We'll see. For now, it looks like we're probably getting... We could just be done at 95. Could we get another minute, though? We should be getting another minute because when they said +5 it was 91 minutes. So 95th minute. Will they blow the whistle now? Out for a throw. Throw in for Esteli. With a lot of people don't go to these games. Well, this isn't really Independiente's home stadium. And besides, I don't know. Felt like it was fuller. I don't know. Playing forward. 30 seconds to go. I guess we are going 96. Shit, if I was in Central America, I'd be going. That's just me. If I was in Central America, I'd be going. But... And it's full time. Full time. Real Esteli. Draw on the night, but win on aggregate. 2-2 on the night. 2-3 on aggregate. 2-2. Esta noche 2-3 global. Real Esteli avanzar de la final a la Copa Centroamericana de la CONCACAF. Real Esteli advanced to the final to play Alajuelense. Independiente did not do enough. That will be the end of Independiente's tournament. Esteli are the better Cinderellas, so to speak. Well deserved. With that being said, congratulations to Real Esteli. Commiserations. Or Felicidades Real Esteli. Commiserations to Independiente. Well deserved for Esteli. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification once subscribe, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in play, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. We'll have some fun with it. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.